Good morning and welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. Today, my guest is Amanda Marr. She is the Director of Marketing and Communications with the Severville Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining me today.
Well, thanks for having me.
Tell me what is going on in Severville.
Well, you know, we are about to start Smoky Mountain Harvest Fest in Severville.
All right.
We have got so many great activities and events over the course of about 6 weeks. And it starts on September 23rd and runs through November 7th. And I'll tell you, between the harvest activities, the attractions that happen just special during Harvest Fest, the events and the fall driving tours, there's plenty to see and do.
Oh, that's an exciting time. I love fall, it's so beautiful. Well, Harvest Fest starts September 23rd. Tell me some of the things that are going on with Harvest Fest.
Okay, so we've got a couple of events that start right before Harvest Fest. It's a great way to jump into the fall season. Dumpling Valley Bluegrass Festival is one of my favorites. That's September 19th through the 21st. It is 3 days of live music at Dumpling Valley Farms, which is just right off of the I-40 exit, 407 exit. And they have got just lots of picking and grinning. Of course, people come and they stay there and they bring their instruments as well. So not only are people enjoying listening to music, but they're also jamming and having a great time with each other as well. And they've got a lot of great acts coming to that, including Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, who's headlining. So that's a wonderful event. And that very same weekend, the 19th through the 21st, we're also having a Ford F-150 show at the Severville Convention Center. So, you know, if you've got a car enthusiast in the family, it's a great time to come up and check that out as well.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are some of the favorites? Now, yours is the Bluegrass Festival you were just talking about.
I love the Bluegrass Festival. I think that is so neat.
And there's some other things going on, too. I know you have a lot.
There are. You know, Robert Tino's Smoky Mountain Homecoming is one of the first events that happen when it's officially Harvest Fest, and that's going to be the first weekend of October, the 4th through the 6th. And of course, Robert Tino is a very well-known local artist, does a lot of great watercolors of the Smoky Mountains, and he is originally from Northeast Tennessee, actually moved to Severville and did his high school and college there, and he is just fantastic. Paints the mountains, paints the animals, and so once a year he has this 3-day event at his gallery, and he brings in all sorts of craftsmen and beekeepers and potters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they'll have live music. They've got a pumpkin patch, so it's a really, really great thing for families to come out to. And of course, there's something going on just about every weekend during Harvest Fest. Of course, that's the 4th through the 6th during the day, but we've also got a wonderful event this year called History and Haunts. It's going to be downtown Severville every Saturday during the month of October. It'll be from 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock in the evening, and each Saturday is going to be a little bit different.
Good.
We'll have guided historic walking tours every Saturday, but there'll be different topics. So the first weekend is going to be all about Severville's brick and the history of our brick, the brick masons who've made it. And we'll have family members there who are descendants of the brick makers, of people who built our Sevier County Courthouse and different buildings down there. So, you know, things that are dating to the late 1800s. So that'll be a really, really interesting history tour. We'll also have live music, we'll have crafts, we'll have activities for the kids. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Our second weekend, October 12th, we're going to have live music again, we'll have guided tours, and we're going to have a Halloween dog costume contest. Halloween. So that will be a lot of fun, great prizes. So super, super fun. The third weekend of History and Haunts, we're going to have a zombie walk. We're going to have zombie costume contests, and we're also going to teach Thriller and then have a Thriller flash mob that evening. So
are you kidding?
No, it's going to be so much fun. We're really looking forward to that one. And then that last Saturday in October on the 26th, we'll have haunted historic walking tours, and we tell the stories of some people who met their untimely demise downtown Severville. And so it's really interesting. Students from Seymour High School's drama club come out and sort of reenact the parts for us, so it's very, very interesting, great history, and we'll have a wonderful live band. We'll be making s'mores, so there's always something every Saturday during Harvest Fest in Severville.
You guys are staying really busy.
We are. We're really working hard to expand Harvest Fest because it's such a beautiful time of year. You know, our leaves look great from mid-October to mid-November too. So we've got some unique ways for people to experience those as well.
Oh, that sounds so fabulous. Now tell me, does it get really crowded? Do people need to make reservations? Is this just a show up? How much does it cost?
Well, you know, Harvest Fest is kind of an overlay season, so if you're planning to come and spend the weekend with us or travel midweek and visit with us, of course we always recommend calling ahead and getting your lodging so that you know exactly where you're going, what time you're going to check in and all that. We have got some wonderful cabins with great mountain views.
Yes, you do.
So, you know, call ahead and book that. But, you know, when you come in, a lot of the events are going to be free that you can attend. Some have small charge. You know, there's just such a variety that we really recommend people go to visitseverville.com/fall, and you can get all the information there. And you can learn more about our fall driving tours that we've got as well.
Visit severville.com/fall. Okay, so what were you just saying about AutoFest?
The fall driving tours.
Oh, driving tours.
So something that we've created about 3 years ago now are some self-guided fall driving tours, because as we were talking to our visitors, you know, people love to come to the Smoky Mountains during fall.
Sure.
But a lot of times they don't want to be in the thick of all the traffic where everyone is trying to see the same views that everyone else is seeing. So we started creating these driving tours that take you along the back roads and point out historic points of interest and just kind of give you a little bit of a different perspective, get you out of the crowd. So we have now got 3 different tours that you can enjoy. One that will take you out toward English Mountain, which stops at places like the Battle of Fair Garden, the battle site of that, which was the largest Civil War battle that took place in Sevier County. So really interesting history there. The Harrisburg Covered Bridge is on that tour, and it'll take you all the way out to the Bush's Beans Visitor Center in Chestnut Hills. So you can stop out there and have your lunch. We've got another one that takes you down the middle prong of the Little Pigeon River, and you'll see all sorts of historic points of interest, churches, old homes as you travel along that path. And then our newest one for this year is the Boyd's Creek Fall Driving Tour. And that has got some fantastic sights to see along it. As we've also got a place on there that they make molasses. There is a couple of Rock City barns that are on there. So, you know, if you're a history buff, you just like to drive, you just like to look at fall leaves, these are great ways to experience the fall season in the Smokies.
Well, how do we find out about these driving tours? Do you have maps, or do we just pick up something?
We do have maps. You can go online.
They're online.
Visit severville.com/fall, and you can see all of the tours there. We've got great maps. There's interactive videos that show you, like, you know, here's where you're going to go and here's what you're going to hear about when you get there. So it's a really great way to sort of preview that. And you can also stop at our Severville Visitor Center on Highway 66 and pick up a printed copy of the map there as well, if you'd like that to really enjoy your time and your drive.
Okay, what's impressing me the most is how you can remember all this information.
Well, I've been studying on it for a few months now.
You are just whipping out I mean, there's so many events going on and so much going on. You know so much about this. It's so impressive.
That's the thing that's so exciting about Harvest Fest. I mean, no matter what you want to do, you're going to be able to find it. You know, and one more thing that I wanted to mention.
Please do.
The Kiker Farms Corn Maze.
Kiker?
Kiker Farms Corn Maze. So let's say, you know, you're coming in, you want to go check out something that's going to be family friendly and fun and has a corn maze and a pumpkin patch and all that kind of thing. Kiker Farms is the place to go. And if you go on Saturdays during the month of October, they have got 2 haunted attractions that you can enjoy as well. One is called the Maze, which is a haunted corn maze, and the other one is called Zombie Blasters, and you actually get to ride on a hayride and shoot paintball guns at zombies that come at you through the cornfield. So,
oh my gosh, that sounds like something I would love to do.
Oh, you would be all about it.
I would love it. Shooting zombies, what's more fun than that? Oh my gosh, that is great.
You know,
so again, so if people want to find out about this, they go to
visitseverville.com/fall.
Gosh, this sounds incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I have never experienced this before. I need to try this.
You need to come up and see us this fall for sure.
Oh, that sounds absolutely fantastic. So let's go over some of the highlights again. So Harvest Fest is September 23rd through November 7th.
Yes.
And you have some of the favorites like the Dumpling Valley Bluegrass Festival, which you love.
Yes.
September 19th through 21st. You have the Great Smoky Mountain Auto Fest, the 27th through 28th.
Yes.
Robert Tino's Smoky Mountain Homecoming, October 4th through 6th. And then a lot of stuff going on Saturdays, like the Downtown Sevierville History and Haunts, October 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. As well as Kiker
Farms Corn Maze.
That sounds great.
Another great place to go and enjoy the fall season as well.
Oh, I love it. That sounds fantastic. Wow, this is so neat. I am so glad you came here today.
Well, thanks for having me. I've enjoyed being here and talking about the season. It's such an exciting time in the Smokies to come and just enjoy that cool weather and the beautiful colors and, just hang out with us.
So what you're telling me is there's more to the Smokies than just Dollywood.
Yes, yes, there is, and we love Dollywood, and they have great things. But just getting out there and discovering something new, because one thing that we find is that people come to our area over and over, and they visit, and they have certain things that they love, and that's wonderful.
Yes.
But there's always an opportunity to do one or two things that you probably didn't even know we had in the Smokies, and you probably haven't experienced before, and just kind of add that to your list of things that you've seen and done. A place that I went not too long ago that I did not know existed. I didn't know.
What's that?
It is called Uncle Hank's Knives. It's located on Highway 66, right in front of Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Oh, that's what I've heard of.
And you can go and make your own knife there.
What?
What a great heirloom. Come with your son or your daughter, make a knife together that you've got something that you can take.
I've got to get that information.
It is amazing. So, like I said, find something new to see and do every time you visit.
Amanda, thank you. You've got to come back.
Well, I would love to.
You are full of information. I love it. Thank you so much.
You are
welcome. I can't wait to
welcome.
check out this stuff. I'm going to do it for sure. All right. Well, we are going to listen to our sponsors for just a minute, and then we will be back with more of A Closer Look.